to secure the border from Mexico to the United States is not just because of Mexico. It's because it's an open pathway for people from anywhere, including terrorists that ISIS might try to get in, who can sneak in with the people who are coming in who are looking for work. And I think that what we learned is that in some of our trade problems, we have very similar problems with China as Mexico does.
I don't mean to underestimate the importance of the south border and those issues. But one thing that sort of gets lost in sort of the discussion, because everyone likes to talk about who's paying for the wall and who's not going to pay for the wall and how big the wall is going to be. But we have the estimates are about 11 or 12 million people in the United States who are undocumented. They're here illegally, but about half of them have overstayed their visas. And all the concentrations on this south border, but we got half of this 11 million. They got legal visas, and they say, "I'm staying." What about those?
Well, those people have to. There has to be enforcement against them. However, I think if you listen to Donald Trump's speech last night, clearly what his first area of concentration is going to be is to secure the United States so that people can't come in without being identified. Number two, to make sure that we focus first on the criminal illegal aliens. Now, there are a lot of them. They're not the vast majority, but it's a big number. It's a big number for law enforcement. Maybe it's 500,000, maybe it's 1 million. I don't know exactly the number. You're only going to find out when you focus on it.
And so what happened, and when he addressed that, he talked about having some sort of deportation force to go out and get those, people who've got like armed robberies and things like that who are in this country and in here illegally as a second issue. This deportation force, are they going to go out there? Do we give them due process, or we just going to throw them back in? If we give them due process, where do we get these judges? What's the plan?
Greta, it's no different than when I was U.S. attorney. You can't prosecute every crime. So you have to have priorities. You have to figure out what are your priorities. And I think the speech last night was brilliant in the sense that it set out a priority. The priority is let's go after the criminals first and get them out of here. And I think what we've learned in Mexico, in sitting down with President Peña Nieto, is that there are a lot of common issues where they have similar problems that we have. For example, they have a tremendous illegal immigration problem from the southern part of Latin America that they're dealing with. And some of the people coming over the border are not Mexicans, but they're people from Guatemala, people from Honduras, people from El Salvador, and then other people who try to sneak in with them. So I think that we found about 3 or 4 areas where we can work very, very closely